happening today. The Federal Reserve is expected to hike interest rates again, making credit tougher to come by. And tomorrow, many will find out whether the U.S. economy is in an actual recession. Joining us now is Congressman from Texas, Pete Sessions. Congressman, thank you so much for coming on. We do appreciate that, as always. Let's talk about this. Interest rates expected to go up 75 basis points yet again, another rise in interest rates. How does this affect not only everyday Americans, but folks there in your state, sir?
Well, it does affect people because it has a lot to do with not only buying a home, buying a car, buying something that you would want to put where you need someone else to finance that. But it also hurts what is called employment, business starts, and overall, it is an indication of how weak our economy is. This is not by accident. This is a plan. This is a plan that started the day on January 20th, a year ago, when the president took office and began this spending spree with the Democrats. The Democrats in the House and the Senate literally spent trillions of dollars, 4 and 5 times the amount of money that we had spent previously. And we had warned them about how it was dangerous because their spending did not get people back to work. It was timed to keep and aimed at keeping people at home. So they've made friends with inflation. Now they are stuck not knowing what to do and having to take this to where they raise interest rates and it will slow the economy.
Yeah, the interest rates being raised in efforts to quell the rise in inflation. Then you have the GDP report coming out tomorrow to many solidify if the American economy is in a recession at this point. Again, though that differentiates from the White House administration. But it doesn't end there. The consumer confidence report, and I know that you tweeted, so we'll show the tweet about that consumer confidence there. You say, American consumer confidence in market conditions have fallen for the 3rd straight month and will continue to do so until the left stops the radical spending. To put it in perspective here, it came out yesterday. The number is 95.7. It is just a gauge of where consumer confidence is. If you put that against what it was year to year, that number was 128.9 versus 95.7. It was expected to be at 97. It continues to drop, as you say. Talk to me about this. Interest rates, the Fed acts, but what can this White House administration do?
Well, this White House and administration is attempting to spend more and more money. Just last week, we saw where the House of Representatives increased spending over last year for certain parts of this government to increase it by 14% more money, gave up to 20% more for the agencies that they want to grow bigger, to have more lawyers, to have more control over our lives. But the bottom line is that it's spending, and spending means when you have deficit spending, it means we take out a loan to pay for that. And that's what crowds out then normal spending. We are spending, people are paying an incredible amount of money for all the money we borrowed, which puts not only today, but the future in doubt. So what the Democrats keep doing is passing bills. They look at the White House, they don't like where we are, but they're the ones that keep shoving at him the money to spend. And this is where we've learned this back with President Clinton. We learned this with President Obama. We've learned this with President Biden. Democrats love to spend your money, and they are very expensive.
One person that's spending money in your state, sir, is Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. He released a full-page ad on gun control and abortion. And again, here it is. You may have seen it. He subbed the words gun violence for the word abortion and swapped out Texas for California, swapped out Greg Abbott for Gavin Newsom. Congressman, your thoughts on this? And again, as some would allege, attack ads in the state of Texas spent by a California governor.
Well, it does make sense to me. They are losing tens of thousands of people literally every month. As you know, it was reported about mid-year that 151 billionaires left California. They're leaving California because they're big, expensive government. They are giving away the resources that people who develop jobs and opportunities gave to the state, and they're squandering those on giveaway programs, giveaway plans. So people will continue to leave. I'm glad that Mr. Newsom, Governor Newsom, wants to support the newspaper industry and whoever the media. But the bottom line is people see the impact. So I'm sure that the Democrats, as we've heard for a long time, and I know they don't even bat an eyelash when a company leaves. We have a number of companies, including Toyota, that came to Texas several years ago. Not one person who was elected in the state of California called Toyota and said, please rethink that. So they are allowing this to happen by their own actions. If they want to pay for these ads, good for them.
All right. We'll leave it right there. U.S. Congressman of Texas, Pete Sessions. Congressman, thank you for your time. We appreciate that.
You betcha.